Hello, you guys. Hello. I hope I don't get no messages on here because I'm live right now. What is this? What Facebook asking me? I don't need any of this. They got a new thing going on now. I don't understand what this is. Okay, next. Okay, swag on heaven. I'm gonna take y'all off because this is doing too much to me. Let me see if it's happening over at the other hold on. Y'all give me one moment, okay? Because I tried to go live on my other face on my okay, we're not gonna worry about that then. We're gonna close that out. YouTube, y'all got me. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. I'm not even lying. I really don't know what's going on with my Facebook account. It kind of locked me out of my own Facebook account. That's crazy. But we're not going to worry about it because I'm getting to know you guys over here at on YouTube, which I'm so excited about. So I'm not even going to trip on that. Y'all see my comment? Hi Sheila. Hi. So I am literally, let me cut my because I'm gonna start getting everybody trying to blink in, say some stuff, and disrupt our conversation. So, excuse me. Y'all see my comment? My comment is, what disrespects your relationship? Like literally. Hi, Darlene. What disrespects your relationship, and what is a deal breaker? Okay, so I got my Mountain Dew because my husband like Mountain Dew. He in the room eating, watching his movie. Hi, Janice. Look at here. See, I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna start my whole phone all the way over. Hold on. Let's restart my whole phone. Why didn't it do that? Okay, there we go. I don't know what it did. But I'm having dinner with you guys. I know it's late. But what's the deal breaker in your relationship? Well, like, what's the disrespect? What's the ultimate? What's the thing that disrespect you guys in your relationship? Y'all let me know, because I can tell y'all some things that have blown me out the water. Like, what? In previous, past, and present, with my honey poo, I can tell y'all some stuff. I'm eating, okay? So, like, for me, communication is key. Like, the same respect that I give to whoever I'm involved in a relationship with, I want that same respect back. Can y'all feel me? Like, if I give you the highest respect, I'm gonna want that back. Okay, so y'all work with me. I'm eating, okay? I'm not gonna let y'all know, see me eating everything. But listen, I've been in relationships that have disrespected me to the highest level, and then passivity that has took me to the highest passivity that I can't even, and I'm sitting there. You say his smart mouth. Okay. How? Sheila, 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 how is a man gonna come at you talking like he has no common sense, no respect towards you, but expect you to be respectable towards him? You as a woman, because we as queens, men and women think differently, right? And y'all agree with me on this? Men and women think differently. So women's, we like, okay, we done met somebody nice in our life. So we want to be able to talk to them like, oh, we lift them up here. Oh, this is a ponytail holder. Y'all don't mind my mark. It's getting healed, okay? I burnt this the other day. So a lot of people know. So anywho, so you in a relationship with somebody, right? Men and women think differently. So when we have a man that come into our life that make us feel good, stimulating our minds and making our whole insides feel like, oh, Yes, you understand what I'm saying? And we all like, oh my God, I can't stop thinking about him. Oh my God, I don't want to go to work today. Oh my God, he made me feel so good. Oh my God, last night, just being in his presence, just, you know how we are as women, okay? She'll say, yes, I can't take it. You can't take the disrespect either, Darlene. Listen, and men, if you run across this post right now, listen, I want your opinion too, but I also want you to listen, but I also want your opinion as well, so that we can, so we can kind of on this end a little bit bridge the gap with what's going on between men and women in relationships. I can't stand the fact if I put a man on a high pedestal and he knocking his own self down when I'm trying to tell him that, hey, this is how I'm going to treat you. This is how we're going to be. This is what I'm going to do. And whoop, whoop, wop, wop. And then you give me the opposite of what I'm giving you. Darlene says some women love it just to say that they have them. Sheila, will you come through with the come through? Sheila, come all the way through. If you're going to come through, come all the way through. Women's, this is something that we got to stop, because some men take this for granted and take this and be like, well, the statistics says that there are more women to men than they are. No, y'all, look, women's, listen to me very carefully. The poll that was taken when it says statistically there are more women to men was because they included the gays, the lesbians, the trans, the out of country, because some people that are born in a whole nother country and their whole state of mind is different. They date in between in their own country. They want to keep that bridge, that gap there. Actually, there are less women to men because there are more gay men. I just want to let y'all know that information. I just want to share that with you guys. So when that study was taken out, they disregarded a couple of criterias. So I just want y'all to know that. So, and I know when we all heard that, like a lot of women went like, oh my God, I got to share the man. And then I got him on Monday, Tuesday. You keep him on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I keep him for the weekend. That's when that song came into play. Y'all better snap out of it. That is not the program in reality. Okay, what'd you say? Wait a minute. Let me catch up. Some women love it just to say they have a man. Stop thinking like that, y'all. Stop thinking like that. Because I'm gonna truly be honest with y'all. Really, like y'all know I'm married, right? And y'all know I love my husband, right? But statistically, there are a lot of women standing up to be after women. So when y'all are dating, y'all got to ask all the questions. Are you straight, lesbian, man, or what? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at here. You don't want to hear that another woman is attracted maybe to your woman? And it could be a strong possibility that another woman could be attracted to my husband or to me. Men. How am I supposed to come back on this? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Y'all, listen to me. Listen. So listen. Y'all, listen to me. Oh, snaps. Why did you do that to me? I'm upset at you right now. Why would you do that to me? Oh my God, my gut hurt right now. Like my whole gut. He's eating cookies right now. Like my gut hurt. My gut hurt. What's up? Okay, listen to me. So I tested theory, right? The other day, just for us, right? Oh, snap. So I normally don't do this, y'all, but I did this for us. Listen. So I'm telling you. So, anywho. So let me tell y'all what happened, right? My husband cruising down the street. I'm in the passenger seat, right? As I'm in the passenger seat, some woman cruising, keeping up with my husband driving at the speed. So they like, oh, I'm like, hell. So I look at the young lady, right? The young lady sees me out the rear view mirror and gives me the look. She gives me the look, right? You know what I did? Just so my husband know that, oh no, all women are not after men. Y'all, I did this. I ain't even lying. I did this because I was just trying to show my husband, you know, what really goes on in reality of the world we live in. So when he came to the stop sign, the woman was in the back. I opened up the door. Light is red. We can't go nowhere. I stepped out of the car and I bent down. Did something to my shoe. Did like this. Got ready to get in the car. A bus driver was next to her. She was like, oh my God, gas! I was not trying to get her attention, but my husband was like, what to get in the car? And I was like, no, I'm trying to show you that all women are not after men. Women are literally after what? Where did you come from? Honey, where did you come from? How did you get past? How did you sneak past? What the? Honey, literally, how did you get from, honey, how did you get past me? Like, how did you? He wore a Scarface outfit, but I was trying to show. I didn't even know my husband sneaked in here, y'all. That's how. I didn't even know my husband was behind me. Normally, I catch these things I didn't even know, but check it. So when he was like, get in the car. And I was like, I'm trying to show you that all women are not after men. Women are after women too. The playing field is open. You guys are not seeing this. So when you driving alongside of a woman and you think that they checking for you and they keeping up, no, they checking for your woman that's sitting in the passenger seat, because the woman gave me the eye in the rearview mirrors. I was just trying to show my husband, like, look at this. Look, stop playing with me. So even when y'all in the dating field, y'all got to ask the question: are you gay, lesbian, straight? What are you? You want monogamous? You want what's the thing when you have like two women and one man? Polyamorous? Like, what is it that you looking for in a relationship? Like, you literally got to ask these questions. Hold on, I got to go back up because listen, let me I'm gonna drop my Cash App for you guys too, because just in case you guys want to bless me, because sometimes I'll be forgetting to do all of this stuff. So I want you guys to I never do this. Okay, so but somebody else normally does it for me, but I want to drop it and I want to pin it. How do I do this? I'm learning, okay? And then I Boom. I just pinned my Cash App just in case you guys want to bless us. But listen, but people don't know, like, literally, like, stop it. Everybody had the women thinking like, oh my God, there's these many women to these men's ratio. No, while y'all sleeping and doing all that stuff and y'all paying attention to all these other women and stuff like that, y'all better realize there are men and women after what God blessed you with. They after what you want because you don't know how to take care of what you got going on. Period. Can I talk? Can I speak? Can I come through? Let me read some of y'all messages. Let me check it out. Hold on, let me catch up because y'all will leave me. Hold on. Okay, Darlene says, Sheila, yes, they do, but I'm not going to take that abuse to me. That she's not taking that abuse. Like a lot of men, you all don't realize. Now, listen, here's the different categories that's going on today. There are younger women versus older women. Do y'all see that in the dating field right now? Younger women versus older women. Younger women has the mentality that, okay, I'm going to share. Older women have the mentality, you cheat on me, you out of here. That's it. That's 5,000. You got to go. You got to get go. Swing about that life. I ain't doing that because I love my life. Younger women don't know exactly everything that goes on with that. You sharing your man with this woman. This woman is also sharing with this woman. This woman is sharing with this woman, and this man is hitting this person. Y'all got to realize that no, that is not the game. You got to look ahead. Stop. I always tell people, stop looking at immediate gratification and look what's ahead. Because if you look what's ahead, you're gonna be like, man, am I gonna be able to deal with this? If we have 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids, or whatever, 1 or 2 kids, am I gonna be able to deal with this mentality? Am I going to be able to deal with this if our child gets sick? Like right now, my niece was in the hospitals under ICU, everything. Like I was posting up, like everybody pray for her, so forth and so on. We found out that she had an unknown disease, right? That nobody knew. We don't know what side of the family it runs on. We don't know anything, right? But she had it. I mean, bleeding from her eyes, bleeding from her, just everything, puking out blood, everything. And we didn't know where that come from. A lot of people get in relationships and they not looking at the whole entire picture because they want to hit it. Long as they can see, oh my God, she did a split on her profile. I wonder if she could do a split. Oh my God, she went all the way down with the Megan knees. I wonder if she could. Y'all looking at all of that, but not figuring out, like, is this person really for me? Are we compatible? Can we relate? Is this a long-term relationship? Y'all looking at immediate gratification, but you're not looking at, like, dang, okay, so if I give this to this person, is this person going to be with me? When one of y'all are looking at, I want to be in a relationship, the other one looking at, I just want to hit it. I want to smash. You got to look at the whole thing. So what's the deal breaker? Let me read through. Somebody say, I know some women taking it now, taking whatever they can. Taking whatever they can just to say that they have a man. You have to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. You can't go for the okie doke, like real talk in that order, period. Y'all got to get it together. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself because that's all you playing with. The guy already know, or the woman already know, or whoever the other person is that's not trying to be in a relationship with you already know, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Man. Okay, so that's how that person dance when they listening to that music. Okay. Oh, look at them. Okay. Yeah, I want to know if they know how to do that outside of them. I want to know. I want to know if I can get down with this person. I want to know if they could, they're not literally thinking about you. They're not thinking at what you have to offer. They're not looking at long-term with you. They're not looking at no relationship with you at all, period. They're looking at what you can give to them that can, they're just looking at what they can get from you. This is how people get used. Let me check it out. Somebody say we're too funny. I know, right? Darlene. Sheila said, Darlene, I know some that went against their own mom for a man. I know some that have gone against their own loved one, the person, the people, because a lot of times we find family that is not our original family, but they become family to us, and they've been looking out for us for the longest. I know some that have gone against that. I am actually one of the ones that went against that in previous relationships. You guys are actually one that went against that in previous relationships. You guys experienced that. Would I be like, man, I told you about that? Sometimes the ones that are closest to us, we need to start listening to them, because when we listen to them, we get a different perspective as to what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? And they can see what we can't see, because all we see is, oh my God, I've been single for so long. And now that I've been single for so long, I'm, oh my God, did you see the guy that said to me, oh my God, he is fine. He got money. He owned his own company. Oh my God, did you see what he riding in? Oh my God, look how he dressed. Yes, this is what I've been praying for, but you don't know their personality. You don't know how they get down with the get down. You don't know if you're the only one. You don't know if he got a sexually transmitted disease. You don't know if he got diseases at all. You don't know nothing about that brother or that sister, but they look good. They sporting them. Look at what they wearing. Oh my God, this is what I've been seeing on TV and on the internet. Now this guy is coming from me, and now this woman is coming from me. Ooh, and they making that guac cheese, the narrow guacamole chip and dip. That duck is money, moolah, cheddar cheese, everything. I want that guap, that skrilla, that scratch, man. You just hate because you're jealous of me. You don't like that. Don't tell me nothing about no. You just mad because you ain't got that right now and they not interested in you. But they see something you don't see. They finna use you. Maybe it's your body that they see that's slamming. You've been doing your exercise. You've been out there staying busy getting your money. Y'all forgot that sheep's come in wolf clothing. Y'all forgot that? All of that plays a part. Let me see what's going on here. Let me catch up. Y'all, I couldn't breathe. I'm serious. He dragged me up. I didn't see him come in here. I was talking to y'all. I was focused, tunnel vision. I know how he snuck in here. So no, I didn't see any of that. Darlene said, I had a friend and didn't know if she was after me or my. Can I stay right here for a minute? Darlene, you brought up a very crucial point, and you did. Darlene said, I had a friend and didn't know if she was after me or my husband. We are no longer friends. Let me tell y'all something. In your relationship, you demand respect. So we as women, do we not, if a man knock at the door, do we not say, honey, can you come get this? There's a man at the door. Are we not respectful to that man? So that means that man needs to in turn be respectful for us. Honey, there's a woman at the door. Can you get that? That is the respect. The respect level that you give a man is the same respect level and beyond that he should give his woman, or in same-sex relationship, however whatever y'all got going on, period. Because I don't have respected person. So when I'm talking about relationship, I'm talking about all of us. Man on man, woman on woman, woman on man, women on whatever. I'm talking to all of us. The same respect that you want a relationship is the same respect that you are to give. Period. No questions asked, no nothing. If you don't want a woman coming to your door, knocking on the door in lingerie, and the man answer the door, then you should not want a man coming to your door with him slanging whatever he got going on, and the woman answer the door, or vice versa, whatever. If don't no man live in that household, should no man be answering the door? It should be a woman. If don't no woman live in that household, should no woman to be answering that door? It should be the man. The same respect that you give is the same respect you return. Give what you put out what you want. That's how that should be in a relationship. And that's facts. Stop going along with what everybody's doing and what everybody's saying, because that messes you up. Because everybody want and desire is not the same thing. And that's how you differentiate the whole package. Stop going with what everybody else got going on. Don't do that. That's what you messing up in your relationship. Literally. You need to be, when you want to cultivate something and you ask them, and somebody, especially when somebody come to you and say, hey, I just want to be with you, you're asking them to give you all of you. That's what you're asking. You're saying, you only want to be in a relationship with me? I only want to be with you. Don't be with me when just it feel good. Don't say you want to be with me when just it feel good. We're going through some turmoil. Then all of a sudden you want to skip out on me. That's not what you signed for. Don't take my choices from me. When you say you want to be in a relationship with just me, that means you're telling me that, okay, I've gave it a lot of thought. I considered a lot of things, and I only want to be in a relationship with you. When you asking that person to be in a relationship with just you asking them to give up everything that they have going on to establish a relationship with you so you all can build together. Isn't that what you're doing? So, man, you're going to ask me to give up my relationships of everybody else that I'm dealing with to be in a relationship with you to do me wrong? To do me wrong. Y'all, I'm eating. You asking me, stop talking to these potential people that are probably have a lot going on than you do, are more stable than you are, their mindset is well put together, our communication together is great. You're asking me to give up these people that are seeking after me to deal with you. And you mean to tell me you come in with some garbage and you ain't got all your stuff together and you sitting up here trying to play me? Can somebody help me out with this? Let me read some more. Let me read some more. Darlene, what happened to you that you had to leave her alone? What happened? Explain what you mean by that. Jennifer says, swag on heaven. Oh, okay, thank you, Jennifer. Welcome in, everybody. Hola, Debbie. Hola, Wanda. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. Hola. Hola. Some men will call you out your name to say, I mean, you act like we don't need the same. Listen, when certain people, I'm going to say certain people because I used to be like when women. So now I'm learning to stop saying just women. When certain people come in a relationship and they desire a relationship, they want to treat you to their higher standards. So they bring you in, they're treating you courteous, they're treating you like a king or queen or whoever you are. The reason why they're showing you that much love and affection, and the reason why they put you on a high pedestal is because they're expecting you to do the same for them. You understand what I'm saying? And yet other people don't. They just take it. They're just takers. They're not givers. They're just completely takers. Take. They feel good when they're around you. You speak highly against them. You give them all these compliments and so forth and so on, but they do nothing for you except bring down your self-esteem. That's not the relationship that you should be in. Okay, that's not it. The relationship you should be in is the one that's doing the same thing that you're doing or trying to get to where you are. Maybe you've learned a lot more than they have, so they're trying to elevate to where you are, to get to where you are so that you guys can be on the same level and keep climbing up together. That's what you want. So if you guys are on this, somebody's on this level and you on this level, yet they're not there yet because they've never met anyone like you and you're different. So, but if they're like trying to get up here to where you are, then that way you guys can climb on each other, because in relationships, sometimes you fall and they got to pick you up. Sometimes they fall and you got to pick them up. So it's that kind of level, so y'all can keep going up and elevating each other up and up and up. But if you ain't got nobody to fall back on like that, so when you fall and they fall, who picks who up? I'm just saying. Like let's see, wait a minute. Darlene says, and I just want to say, now your man, woman, some women take up for their man and hold tight. He cheating on you, making you feel like a fool. You be with somebody for 8, 9 years and still don't know him. Darlene, can I tell you speaking right now? Can I tell you talking right now? Because for a lot of us in relationships, that's the facts. Literally, I've been in relationships where I moved in with people and the people be like, I need to check out the surroundings. We can move into an apartment. I need to walk around the apartments and check everything out, right? I need to make sure my family is safe, right? They're just trying to go along, walking the apartments, checking out the surroundings so everybody can see who they are, that they the new person on the block. I've been the new person on the block, but never have I ever walked around so that people can recognize me. But I've been a new person where people have noticed. You know how when you remember when you was in elementary school or grammar school, high school, wherever you, college, whatever, and people see that you're a new person on the block, they're like, who is that? It's the intriguing that gets people. Oh my God, we got somebody new over here. Let me try to get to know who that person is or whatever. Let me tell you something. Those are the type of people you probably want to steer away from. Like literally, why are you checking out the block? You trying to invite the whole block into our home, into our atmosphere, into our sanctuary, into our sanctum, into our love life, into whatever, because we're two worlds that collided together in the atmosphere to try to intertwine with one another to get to know who one another is. Why are you searching the whole other atmosphere to figure out what's going on there? If we're supposed to be building each other up, if we're supposed to be creating our love destiny as to where we're supposed to go, why are you trying to check the surface out to see who's good, who's bad, just so they know that you the kid on the block? But yet I'm still stuck in the house while you wandering around. You want me to check out and to let everybody know that I'm the new kid on the block too? I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, like, treat somebody how you want to be treated when you're in a relationship. If you can't do that, get out of that relationship, because this person is looking for love. You just looking for somebody to lay with, get what you can, all this other stuff. Stop connecting yourself up to these people. And that's where a lot of manipulation come in there, because people be like, oh my God, oh, this person looking for love. Let me see what I can get out of this person, this and any other, and all this other kind of stuff. And that's facts. Somebody said, these spiritual eyes on. Jennifer, you got them on? These spiritual eye. You have to have that, literally. Literally, you have to have your spiritual. I'm telling y'all right now, I keep seeing 9/11. I need to check out and figure out why I keep looking. My dad died on we buried him on, he died on 9/1 and we buried him on 9/11. Yet I keep seeing, like I just saw 19 viewers on here. It could be more, I don't know, but 11 thumbs up. So listen, like, share this thing, subscribe, y'all, because y'all need to become a subscriber so that y'all can get some of the things that's going to happen. Subscribe to this channel. I keep seeing 9/11. I don't exactly know what that means, but I don't know what that means. But anyway, I've been seeing it like for the last week, 9/11, 9/11, 90. Right now it's 9/11. Somebody said it's really scary. Listen, I've heard a lot of people say it's really, the dating field is really scary out here. Not just for women, it's scary for men. Because men, y'all got the Kevin Samuels are saying that you know what, you had to be a high quality man and this and that and the other. It boost y'all up and y'all thought y'all was high quality. And he's not talking about the men that is working just the regular labor job. So a lot of you labor men are missing out because the women's are like, wait a minute, I want a high quality man. So let me get out here. How much money you make? That's the topic. How much money you make? I'm out here trying to get the bag. What can you do for me? Like it's worse than how we used to be. Y'all know when we was growing up, but it's work because they blatant and they mean what they say and they saying what they mean with this stuff. But in the meantime, while y'all trying to claim these high quality men, y'all missing out on good quality men, because some of these good quality men are construction workers. They work at the convenience stores. They work at Walmart. They doing whatever, and they can have different dreams and different visions behind what they're doing. So you don't get to see that, but you do get to see them working labor work and all this other kind of stuff. But you don't get to see really like, what is your focus? What's your vision? What you really want to do? How you really want to do it? I want to own my own business and do woo, 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 woo. And then you go back, and then after you done pass that man up and whatever, then you see that man is doing this now because they have a vision on what they want to do and how they want to do it. Some of them just want to be exactly where they are. They make a nice income. They have benefits. They have medical. They have insurance. They have all of this going on. But yet you passing that up when you could have a good life. You don't know what they got signed up. Maybe they got the 401k. Maybe they got they invest in their money and stuff. You missing out on good quality men. Not everybody is going to be the high value men as everybody say they are. You know, because high quality, high value men expect certain types of women that you not. Maybe they don't have kids. You got kids, and then maybe they want something else. Maybe you this and maybe that. So you already putting yourself against some. You got to really communicate with individuals that are interested in you and that you're interested in. You got to lay it on the line, what you all are looking for, to see if you guys are even equally yoked. Because if you're not equally yoked, you are already messed up by getting with this person because they look good and you want to do the immediate gratification. When I say that, it's sex, is whatever. Y'all just like, I don't care. I'm throwing caution to the wind. This is what I'm going to do. That's not going to keep a person. That's not going to keep a person because there's a lot of us out there with the same thing. We may have different motions to it, but there's the same thing. But if you communicate and be like, wait, this is the type of stuff that I like. Do this to me. Treat me like this. You have to open up the line of communication because maybe they don't know what you like. Maybe they don't know how you like to be treated. Maybe they don't know with the words that you say. Maybe they don't know that you like flowers. Maybe they don't know that you like candy. Maybe they don't know that you like opera. Maybe they don't know that you like theater. Maybe they don't know. They don't know until you tell them. So that's a line of communication that can be shared between all of y'all, both of y'all, so that y'all can get it right. But you're missing out on that because you study like trying to go with the trends. Stop trying to go with the trends and go with you. What do you like? And that way, the person gonna come in and be like, well, I'm not used to this. And they can share with you. You can share with them. And y'all sharing stuff together. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see what else is being said. I'm missing a lot of you guys comment. You guys are commenting tonight. I love it. It's really scary out there. Darlene said, you are right. I'm so sorry, y'all, that it's scary out there, but it's got a lot to do with everybody that's speaking up. The ones that are not speaking up, that's the ones that's being scary for, because you're scared to listen, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. I don't know if you all don't know, God didn't give us the spirit of fear. Speak up and speak out and let it be known what you're interested in, what you want, what you like, what you don't, what you dislike, all that. A person will never know. Don't just assume when you get in a relationship with somebody, they know everything about you, because that's not true. If so, they judging you against the person that they were with before. Have you ever been in a relationship and you have a certain type of soap? Man, this happened to me. I'm going to tell on my husband. He in there watching some 59, 57 movie. I don't know, but I'm going to tell on my husband. When we first got together and my husband was shopping for me for the first time, do y'all know he bought me some soap? And I was like, laundry soap, dish soap. Honey, no, come in here, honey. Come here. Honey, come here. Come here, honey. Come here. We're finna have this conversation. Honey, honey, honey. Can you use some napkins? Can you use some napkins? I didn't know my husband was there. Excuse me. Okay, did you hear anything that I just said right now?
No.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you so much. I want to address this with these people. Do you remember when you first went grocery shopping with me that you bought me the wrong soap?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember? Let me refresh you because I do. It's okay. Do you remember you bought me the wrong wash soap? Oh. Okay. Laundry detergent. Those things that you sprinkle in that make your laundry last longer, the little beads and everything. Remember you bought me the wrong one?
Not really.
No. Remember when he brought me, okay, so he was now remind you, we were in relationships before we was with each other, okay? So when he brought me the little fragrance stuff, you remember the little, no, come back here. No. Why are you not answering? Okay. Remember, okay, well, I'm going to talk to you aloud so you can, now open the door. This is an indiscretion in a relationship. Honey, can you hear me? You finna act like you don't hear me. I can wait. So my husband brought me the wrong, hold on, because I'm eating too. And he forgot about this. He brought me the wrong, I made some smothered chicken. I made some smothered chicken with sauteed onions, bell pepper, and so forth, with tortillas dipped in my gravy that I make the chicken in, with leftovers from last night, which is the fettuccine with the shrimp and chicken into it. So I'm eating. I know it's late, but I'm eating. Honey, come here, because I don't want to start this conversation without you. He's like, no, my wife didn't and did. Because I want you guys to know that sometimes people get in relationships and they're so used to doing things the same way that they don't realize that they're in a new relationship. Try to get to know what that person like, the new relationship, instead of bringing in the old. Okay. What are those things called? And you got the same kind that you was in with the other relationship.
No, I didn't get the same kind. I like the brand. I like using that stuff. I didn't get the same thing. I just like using the stuff because it make my clothes smell good, because I like for my clothes to smell good.
Okay, for me, with like, come here, honey. Look at you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't come here. Honey, come here. So I like sugar. I like sweet because I'm chocolate, so I like to smell like sugar, whatever. So my husband was used to being in a relationship and doing, you ain't got something to drink? More Mountain Dew? My husband was used to being in previous relationship where he was used to picking out the same thing. My thing is, when you are in a relationship and you get into a new relationship, find out what that person like before you start getting out and getting the same stuff that you used to, because it's going to conflict with the relationship that you in. Anything need to be said? My husband don't want to talk about it. Look at him. Tell the people, honey, we like. Stop. Come here. Well, just come here. Just give advice, honey, because people get in relationship. You're not the only one that go through that. Other people go through it too. So just come here. Honey, you're going to leave me stranded live on air. Yeah, that's what you do it. So come here. So address it. When you're in relationships, do you think it's fair that people should get to know the new people before they start implementing and thinking that they know the new people and adding stuff that they was in previous relationships? That's what I want you to address. Okay, say for example, if I, knowing the soap or deodorant that you love right now, but when I first got with you, I was with a previous guy and I start buying him the deodorant and soap and giving it to you. How would that make you feel? How he smelled, his cologne. Come here. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here. See, that's the problem right there. Come here, honey. Y'all don't want to hear how it affects us, but y'all not understanding. Unless we reverse it and put it like, okay, this is what you guys are doing to us, then you guys want to get it. So just come here. Come here, honey. You don't want me, would you want me to purchase items that I purchased for somebody else for you?
No.
They can't hear you. Just come here. Honey, come here. You having me beg you online. This is ridiculous. And then when I be like, I don't want you to go on live. I don't want you to go on live with me. Then you want to go on live. Then that would not be right. That would not be right. So just tell the truth. You're not the only one going through relationships like this. Well, not now. I'm saying this is before. Like, would you have?
I said no, honey.
Give them
no
the
world.
Advice.
No. And I'm going to finish my.
No, you're not. Come here. Come here. Just come here. Come here, honey. Come here. For us to go through a learning lesson and not be able to share it, that would not even be right of us. Because people have got into relationships and they have literally, we're not the only ones. I mean, this is something that was in the way past, but still people go through this in relationships to where they cooking the meal the same as they used to cook it for the other person, to where they're buying products that they used to buy for the other person, to where they're doing the same, treating the other person like they used to do any other. This is a factor. This is what's messing up a lot of people's relationships because they're not letting go. They're just dragging on old stuff on with them. Like that's not cool. And that's not fair to not like share what we went through. We don't have to go in depth or details, but we can say that that's not cool. Like get to know that person. So you want to leave it out there. People watching us right now, take everything that you've taken from your previous relationship and put it in your new relationship. Everything. Treat the new relationship just like you did the old relationship. No. Stop. No. What the heck does that mean?
No, you don't do that.
Honey.
You start off new, you do everything.
Tell them. Because they got the comments. You don't want to help them? What? he don't want to talk to y'all. He's embarrassed because of simple fact. I'm gonna tell y'all, my husband really did. I'm gonna be honest and open because I believe in helping people. My husband don't. He's not like me. So I'm gonna tell you guys, it is not cool to bring in old situations, old relationship into your new relationship because you're going to be on a cycle and you're going to keep going back and forth with it. Find out I'm telling y'all, Debbie Curry speaks, because I'm going to speak. This is the name of this channel. I'm telling you all, do not listen to me very, very carefully. I'm going to give y'all both sides. Do not take your old relationship into your new relationship. Find out the new person that you're meeting. Find out what they like, how they like it, what they don't like, what they do like. Take the time out to find out who that person is, because if you don't, you're going to mess up what could be the most best thing in your life. And that's not what you want, because you yourself would not want somebody coming into the relationship and doing to you like you could despise something. Like you could literally despise. I do not like, just throw something out there. I do not like mustard. I do not like mustard. I abhor mustard. But everything that they do for you, they put mustard on. And you like, what the? Oh my God. Everything. Because the person that they was with before liked mustard. These are some of the things that need to change. When you get into a new relationship, find out about that person. Stop jumping into relationships to where you're not questioning them, you're not asking them, you're not finding out about them. If you want a great relationship, I'm telling y'all right now, you have to ask them what's important to them, what they like, what they don't like, how they do it. My husband feel bad for the simple fact, I'm gonna tell y'all why my husband didn't come out here. He felt bad because of the fact that he didn't get to know me. He didn't find out what I liked and what I didn't like. As in our previous thing, when we did the thing before, there were some things that my husband didn't clean up. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. I would not want anybody on the face of this earth to go through anything that I went through in a relationship when you thought it was just you. Listen, find out I'm telling y'all, find out who that person is. Find out what that person like. Find out what that person dislike. Find out what that person like to go take trips. Find out the most intimate things about that person. I guarantee you, you might be the first person to ever ask that person, hey, tell me a little bit more about you. Tell me about you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you should ask. Tell me about you. Tell me what you like, so I know what to do. Me, let me tell you something. I've always prayed. I thought that my relationship was going to be like, when I got into a relationship, every week I wanted flowers. That was one thing that I wanted, every week to have flowers sitting present before me. That's what I always wanted. I don't have that unless I go out and get that for myself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say, do not put me and my husband in a box and think like everything is perfect, because it's not. Don't do that, because we're not perfect people. But that was one of the criteria that I've always wanted. Every week, fresh flowers. Because why? I like to smell fresh flowers. That is one thing that I don't have, but I have a lot of other good qualities that I didn't even think that I knew I wanted until I got them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you got to realize in your relationship. Unless a person knows, and I did not ever tell my husband. I did not say, hey, every week I would like fresh flowers. I did not share that with my husband. So how was he supposed to know that every week I wanted fresh flowers? He was not supposed to know that, because we're not mind readers. You understand what I'm saying? But then once our relationship got to a different stage in our relationship, I realized, okay, well, maybe something else came in and took that thought away to what I got. And I was like, oh my God, this is nice to me. This is nice to me. I just want that, because that was something that I was doing for myself. When I was single, I would go down and get me fresh flowers. And that's something that I have to keep up with, is doing something for me, because that's me loving me too. Even though I'm in a relationship, don't mean that I can't love me. I can't uplift me. You understand what I'm saying? Certain things that we do for ourselves, the other partner is not able to do or couldn't do or can't do, or for whatever reason that's not in them to do. That is actually for you. And then once you continue to do it, they'll pick it up and be like, okay, this is what my love likes. So let me do this for my love. So we have to stop assuming that they know us when they don't. We have to stop bringing in old past relationships into a new relationship, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If it didn't work in a past relationship, what makes you think it's going to work in a new relationship? This person now smells like this. This person now acts like this. This person now wants this. This person now appetite is this. You're dealing with two different individuals, and you have to learn that new person. If you're saying, I want to be with that person. Now, if you just want immediate gratification, you're not going to get that. Somebody trying to figure out about you, trying to learn more about you, you're not going to get that. I promise you're not going to get that. But if you want to develop and you want to engage and you want to be in a relationship that's just for you, and you want to grow that, find out who that person is. Find out what that person likes. If you can't find out what that person like and how that person do, and you're the one that's always uplifting that person and the other person is not trying to uplift you, there's a problem in your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? There's a problem. So if you can't work that out, fix that, get that together, there is literally a problem. Let me read some of you guys' things, because I didn't went on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean, Jennifer? He's a problem. He's testing the waters. That's how women get caught up. That is true. Darlene said, I miss out on a good man dealing with a narcissistic for 9 years. Y'all, listen. I said this a long time ago. I used to be with a narcissistic person a long time ago, and I thought this was this was cool at the time. The person knew what time I had to be at work, what time I got off work, what time I took my break, what time this. I was like, oh, that's so cute. But no, they was actually keeping tabs. They were actually keeping tabs. Then that turned into, wait a minute, but your break is this is that, and this and that, and all that and the other. And it really made our relationship go bad, because I didn't know this person had a whole nother agenda than what I had. I was trying to be in a relationship, and this person was trying to get over. So 9 years of that, man, you're out of that relationship now, right, Darlene? Sheila said, Darlene, I know one that's been with a monster for 5 years, and she's living with it and married. A lot of times when we get into a relationship that's bad with us, even though our family and close ones around us try to tell us that this is not the relationship that we need to be in because something else is going on and they can see it, it takes one person that can look at it and be like, for some reason, we can hear that one person outside of all these many people that's telling us stuff. So in what I was saying when I was covering domestic violence awareness, I used to say family and friends, don't leave your family or friend that's going through domestic violence. Make yourself known, because when you alleviate yourself from the situation, that person feel like they have more control over that person, and they try to beat and do them even wrong because they feel like nobody's there for them. Don't nobody love them. Don't nobody want to be around them. All this, and that takes even more advantage of that person. I've been in that type of relationship, and that's how I was in that relationship for 2.5 years, because that all my friends and families was like, I'm tired of looking at this. I can't look at this. I can't take this. They can't. Our loved ones, the ones that are really close to us, they really can't take looking at you going through a relationship that they know is not right for you. So they'd be like, I try to tell that person I'm not going to be around that person. But you all don't know. If you make yourself known in that relationship, that person can call on me anytime they want to, and I'm right here and I'm going to be right there. I guarantee you, whatever is going on, they're going to stop doing. They're going to cut it out. They're going to back up. They're going to slow down because what they doing to that person to hurt that person, it's just that ain't nobody around them to cover them. Ain't nobody around them to show like, look, I can pop up at your house at any given time. Don't play me. You understand what I'm saying? So that was one of my campaigns that I was talking about. Like, people, if you love that person, you know that person going through abuse, unless it's something that really separated y'all out of that relationship, then you really have to pray that that person gets somebody else that can stand in and be like, I'm right here. If you are unable to do it. Jennifer says, and you can't ignore the red flags. Sometimes, Jennifer, sometimes we do. Sometimes the red flags can be so huge, but because of the love that we have in our heart for that individual, we will totally blank those red flags out. We will. We would totally blank them out and act like we can't see them. We will. See, 9/11 again. This is crazy. We would totally blank them out because we want to care about that person and we want that person to love us like we love them. And because we're giving so much of our heart to them that they take advantage of that. And sometimes we end up, we see the red flags. Wait a minute, is that really a red flag? Wait a minute, but they said they love me. Wait a minute, but they bought me a gift. Wait a minute, but they did this for me. And we start ignoring it because realistically, they looking at everything of how we are as a person. And instead of, because you could take one or two ways. You look at how a person is as a person, and then you take that and it helps you to elevate your relationship. Or you look at how that person is as a person, then you start using that person. That's what happens. Darlene said he is married to someone else. He probably married to somebody else that ain't gonna put up with his crap. You let me know if I'm right or wrong. Darlene says, Sheila, oh, wow, no more for me. Just pray for her. And we will definitely pray for her. Somebody said, I do hope he leaves. Y'all in here. Sheila say they live together, and she's asking where's the wife? They don't live together. He goes house to house. See that right there. That's why we got to get a clear understanding in our relationships that we go for, because a lot of people just use a lot of people. And that's why a lot of people say the dating field today is like horrible. It's hard. It's difficult to deal with because people on this fence and people acting like this and the other people acting like that. Like, it's hard to find somebody that you love. You really got to stay prayed up on this. Lisa say you got to do your homework. She says, Sheila says, a lot of couples live like that. Some of them stay together because it's cheaper to keep her. Sheila, oh my God, I can't even tell you how many times I've heard that one in past relationship. It's cheaper to keep her because it's cheaper to keep her. And one guy said he stayed with his wife because he wanted his kids to up and grown. A lot of relationships, especially when they have kids, want to be in it because they want to let them have the two-parent relationship. But even if they have the two-parent relationship, there still can be abuse and mishandling in the two-parent relationship. You know what I'm saying? To where the kids grow up, even though they say, well, I live with my mom and my daddy, they still dysfunctional because they still watch you. They still watch your behavior. If you're not trying to clean it up or clear it up, you're still showing dysfunctional relationships within that. So they're seeing that this is how married people is. And some of them grow and be like, I'm not getting married. I'm not being in a relationship. I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I ain't got that to dust. I ain't doing that, period. Like, that's real. Sheila says she couldn't live like that. Sheila said, you got it right. I will not take abuse from no one no more. Listen, we have to speak up, speak out, because love shouldn't even have to hurt like that. If you got to abuse somebody, you got to get out of a relationship, period. And I'm speaking from somebody that's been abused. I remember times where the window was broken and everybody could hear what was going on because it didn't get fixed because this person didn't even want to fix what was going on around the house. Excuse me. So it was still dysfunctional within the household. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, I remember when the majority of the people that live in the apartment complex waited till I said enough is enough. And when I meant enough was enough and I went down and filed divorce, those people stood up for me. Those people wanted to get this guy so bad. You understand? If somebody's calling you out your name, somebody is not treating you well. I mean, literally every word out their mouth is some derogatory word, left and right. I mean, out the blue. If you study getting black eyes, punched, abused, and all that, you might want to look at that yourself because that's not love. Maybe you've never experienced that love before because you didn't watch your your parents grow up like that, or whoever helped raise you up like that, or you've been in relationships like that. All relationships are not abusive. They're not. You may not even experience a real relationship before. You may say you've been in 3 or 4 relationships, but you've never been in one before that loves you, care about you, think about how you feel, think about how you are, think about your well-being, not trying to disrespect you in any level. You probably have never, ever experienced a real relationship before in your entire life. So you wouldn't even know what a real relationship was because you grew up on this side of town and this is how people treated everybody. You probably don't even know. Some of the people that's out to get like that be like, oh, you know what? She got this type of man. I'm going for him and this, and probably don't even know what a real relationship is. A lot of people don't know what real relationships is. They don't know what that consists of. They don't know how that feels. Never been in one. You've been in something, but it wasn't no real relationship. So you might want to look at that. Let's see. Oh, yes, I got a story to tell, to help other women. Darlene, you and I might probably need to connect. I'm going to be doing an interview pretty soon. I'm going to be interviewing a lot of people. A lot of us have our stories to tell. And I think I probably wanted to get with you so that you could tell your story so people could really hear what's going on. I'm always open for interviews to talk to people because what you're going through could probably help somebody else. Get with me. I want to hear what it is that you've been through so we can help some people, because this platform is about uplifting people. That's what this is about. Women, men, whoever, what relationships. It's about iron sharpens iron. So let's get together. One day I'll come on your live. Oh, you already. Okay, so you feel me. Okay, one day you'll come on your live and share the story. Okay, let's set up a date. Let's not wait on it. Let's just set up a date. Okay, we can do that. Jennifer says, but sometimes that's still not good. My kids wonder what I was still doing there. Don't our kids know? They know, they see. They know that we want to be like, oh my God, we don't want to give up this relationship because we want the kids to have the 2-parent household. But they see what's really going on. They hear you crying when you don't think they hear you crying. They see the pain when you don't think they see the pain. The kids know. What the words say, out of the mouths of babes, right? They know. They know. They know what you can take and what you can't take. They know. Trust me, they know. They try to be strong for you, for us. They're trying to be strong for us when they're weak. We thinking they're the weak ones, but sometimes they're stronger than we are. And we just don't know how to let go of certain situations so that we can give them a better life because we want to hold on to it. But if we listen to them. Listen to your babies, honey. Your babies will tell you the truth because they love you irregardless of what. Listen to your babies. They'll tell you. I promise you they'll tell you. It's going to shock you what come out of their mouth, but don't get upset at what come out of their mouths. If you bold enough to ask them, be bold enough to receive whatever their answer is. You say, but sometimes, wait a minute, hold on, let me catch up with y'all. And that's what my kids say now. They not getting married because of what they see with you all. but the relationship that you were in was probably not right. Don't mean that their relationship won't be a good relationship. That don't mean that God won't bless them with somebody good. So you have to share that with them. Look, even though your dad and me are not getting along, or your mom and me is not getting along, don't mean that we both don't love you. So that means that even if you all are not together, y'all broke up, you cannot be like, okay, no, you're not seeing your dad because we're not together. He got somebody else. You're not seeing your mom because she got some. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to be adult, compromise that situation, because both of y'all are important in their lives. Okay, so even though y'all didn't work out, don't mean that y'all come between their relationship. You know what I mean? They deserve to have both parents as well, whether y'all live together or not live together. They deserve that, and they deserve to see, well, maybe you all's love didn't work well. However, the love that he probably would now, or the love she's probably with now, probably can show them better what love is. Y'all just didn't agree on certain things. Dating, you must collect data. You must collect Angela. Do you hear me? Did you know you just came with the truth, the facts, the all? You understand what I'm saying? You got to collect all of that. You need to know who you're dealing with. If you need to Google that person, if you need to find out where that person, you need to do all of that. My husband had no idea that I was a radio personality when he got with me. How you not know I'm a radio personality in the same city and state in which you live in, and I'm broadcasting everywhere, every group or whatever, I'm in the forefront of everything. You can't see me. I may not be no celebrity, but a lot of people know me, and we're in the city and state in which I stay. You didn't see me? He did not care to research me. I researched him. I knew he was on dating sites. Just a reminder of yesterday's conversation. I saw him. All these women's coming on telling me, oh, he's so cute. Look at his lips, I saw a lot of y'all. And then, well, not y'all, but I saw a lot of them. Read the messages, went on the site, I saw everything. I wasn't playing. I didn't know who this man is. God told me I was going to be married again, so I need to know who this person is. You understand what I'm saying? We have to collect that. This is the age and era in which we live in. You understand me? What I got? Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. You see this? You see this right here? Does anybody know what this is? If you know what this is, put this in the thing. If you know what's in here, write this down. This is the era in which we live. Write this down, type it if you know what this is. If you know, I'm gonna hold this for a little bit and then I'm gonna tell y'all what this is. Let's see. I could tell you some things that I've seen that Tyler Perry would have a ball with. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on that we don't talk about, that we need to talk about, because we need to let other people know so that they don't go through what we went through. Darlene said, yes, that would be great. Okay, cool. Connect up with me and we can set something up. Darlene said, my Facebook is Darlene Robinson. I'm going to find you, girl. Sis, I'm gonna find you, and we're gonna set up a day so that we could talk. So I'm putting a panel together. Darlene, are you single or are you in a relationship? Because I'm trying to put a panel together so that we could talk, so that we can iron sharpen iron. Y'all tell me what this is. I need y'all to tell me what this is right here. Jennifer says, and sometimes we are ashamed of what people going to say, and in that order. But now we do not need to be ashamed. We're ashamed for us. That's where the shame come in. We're ashamed of for us, but what we're not looking at, that we're the leaders now, so we don't need to be ashamed for us. We need to be ashamed for the generation that's coming up behind us and those that are coming up behind them. We have to help them. It's time for us to stand up. Y'all remember how I say how it used to be somebody pray for us and it'd be our grandparents and our great grandparents? It's our turn. It's our turn to stand up and help them. And if you don't have a helping spirit to help this generation coming up, you are a selfish human being, because you're study focused on yourself instead of the people that are coming up behind us, which are your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids. That's what that is. We are trying to help those of us that are conscious and thinking. We're trying to help the generation coming up behind us. If you're still stuck in, oh, I don't want it, oh, I don't want it, you're still stuck on you. It ain't about you no more. You're old. We need to help this generation coming up, because there are new technology, there are new presidents, there are new teachers, there are new artists. They are. We, all of us, is kind of settled in our ways, trying to get to where we got to go. We got to help them. We got to reach down a hand and we have to help them. Somebody tell me what this is. You say, and sometimes we stay there because we can't afford to move out. So we just stay there and take the thing. You know what? I'm going to say this to you, Jennifer. I went through that. When I was in that abusive relationship, I reached out to a family member. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I can't even tell you how many order protections I had. But I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. All I need is this amount of money. I reached out to that person. And that person was like, okay, I'm going to send you such and such and such. They didn't. And so I didn't have the finances to move out when I wanted to. So I ended up staying there again until I'm like, God, what can I do? And I studied, prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. God said, go back and get your job. I went back, got my job. When I went back and got my job, stopped caring about what that person would do when I'm not around. I went back and got my job. Then I was like, okay, Debbie, it's time for you. You got income coming in. You may have to start all over from the bottom. And a lot of people think like, oh my God, I got to start over. No, you need to start over. You need to start over, and you need to start believing in you, that you can come up out of it, that you can do it. You have to start. If you got to start from the bottom to work your way up, give yourself a month. Think of it like that. Okay, a month. What can I do within a month? You will never know what you can do within a month if you don't get up and do something within that month. If you study doing the same thing you did in the previous month and just sit there, you'll never know what you can do. Get up. Believe in you. That's how other people believe in you, when you believe in you. If you don't show that you love you, then how are other people going to love you? If you don't show that you believe in you, how are other people going to believe in you? You have to do that. You have to show that. You have to stand up. You do. You have to be the leader in that. That's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer say, yes, that was me. Sheila said, I know a man that shut his family home down because his mistress told him to. What? Sheila, elaborate. Please elaborate. A lot of people think that they need to have the mistress, the side chick, all this, the side guy, all this stuff right here. If you're in a marriage, a monogamous, you ask somebody, you know what, I want to be with you. I just want to be with you and nobody you. And they gave up their life to be with you because you said you only be with them. That's called monogamy. Then if you married that person and you vowed, you remember your vows, I promise to love, cherish, forsake all others, and such and blah, 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 blah. Then You married into a monogamous relationship. Nowhere in there did it say you should have a side chick, side dude, or whatever. So if that's something that you do, you need to let that other person out of that. And a lot of people don't know how to be honest and be like, you know what? Before I cheat on you, I'm just going to go ahead and do woo woo woo. They want to cheat on the side and think that what's done in the dark ain't going to come to light. Baby, let me tell you this right here. It's going to come to light, and it's going to come like you never thought it would. Never. And it's going to hurt you more than what you ever could think that it could do. You understand me? And if it don't hit you, it's going to hit a whole nother generation. Y'all better understand that stuff is real. So think that don't nobody see. That's why I say I'm not going to take God off like a jacket. God, I'm going to take you off and hang you up right here. When I get done, I'm going to come back and pick you up. Nope. God sees all. And that's on period. You could think that you're getting away with cheating, but if you haven't discussed, I drove Lyft one time, right? I picked up two guys in the back and they were in a relationship. And they told me that after they was in a relationship for a year, they had the conversation like, okay, so do we, I'm so sorry. Do we want to have anybody else in our relationship? And they had the discussion. Two gay guys had this discussion and they were honest with me, had this conversation. And they said that they agreed that this is something that they would do. But they agreed about it. They had the conversation. One was not unaware of what the other one was doing. The problem is that we get into relationships and we give up our life with somebody and somebody figure that somebody else is cuter, better, or whatever, and they end up going cheating and doing whatever they doing. But they would, I promise you to God, they would not want whoever they would doing the same thing to them. I promise you that. They're not going to be thinking, oh my God, was the person better? How was it? Did y'all do what they do? They don't want to know what they not doing for you because they think they doing all the best for you. They doing all of this for you and this and any other. And they being turned on by other people thinking they all that in a bag of chips. Baby, no. Just because we didn't have this conversation don't mean that you all that in a bag of chips, honey. Let me explain this to you. And then they end up cheating and doing whatever. But then when the shoe is on the other foot, I promise you they cannot handle it. They can't. They do not want to. You think the pain that you feel it can hurt you to the high core. But I promise you, if you did the same thing that they did, baby, honey, I'm trying to learn you today. Darlene say, I pray for all women that's going through something with the man. It's not easy. Not just the man, because a man, it could be a good man out there. Good man. Good man. Doing everything that he can. I mean, everything. Making that woman feel like a queen, or making his man feel like a queen, or whatever, vice versa. Anyway, because of the relationships that we deal with today. And that person needs our prayer too, because they're staying faithful and they doing what needs to be done. So let's just say we would pray for all those out there with a good heart that wants a great relationship, that they receive the great relationship that they give out, because there are a lot of people. Sometimes people can be unequally yoked in a relationship, for real. Somebody said, okay, boo, thanks. You okay, so let's connect. Okay, so you're going to be on a single panel. I got to get two more other people. Okay, we're doing a panel. Okay, Jennifer said, I wasn't physically abused but mentally abused. Honey, that's honey, let me explain something to you. I know this is going to sound weird, but hear me on this. Mental abuse is worse than physical abuse, because when you're physically abused, those bruises most time heal. Although both are horrible to go through, but mental, that stuff gets stuck in your psyche and you can't let it go. And you got trigger points and all that there. When you are mentally abused, baby, that's hard. It ain't just mental is horrible, physical is horrible, emotional is horrible, financial is horrible, and sexual is horrible, because people can sexually abuse you as well. Even if you husband and wife, your husband can rape you, your wife can rape you. You may not think that that's a hard thing to do, but It could be anything. You're not in the mood. You don't want to do it. You don't know what's going on. It could be anything, honey. That's real talk. And when he did it, he said it was cheaper to keep her and paying $2,300 a month. All money ain't good money, because then you're selling your soul. And we don't realize that at the time, because we be accustomed to what we're used to. You know what I mean? We accustomed to how we're used to living, and people will even take advantage of that. That's financial abuse. That's what that's called. It's called financial abuse. They feel like they could do whatever they want to you because they bringing home the bacon and all that stuff like that. They feel like they could do whatever they want to financially because they profit. They bring in financial gain to you. No, that is not right either. That's not right, because you don't know, in a relationship, tables turn left and right. Especially if you with somebody for years. Anybody that's been married 20, 30 years will tell you that the tables turn. I promise you they do. Hi, Katrina. She said, baby. Katrina, baby, do you hear me talking about that person? And let me address this. I can't. We're going to come back to this right here. Do not come on my page talking about somebody else if I'm not talking about them. I can say whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, when I want, in that order. Okay? Let me explain that to you. Ain't nobody gonna come and step to me and tell me what I can and cannot say. Can I say that to you, Katrina? Is we good? Is we real? Baby, I'm from Chi-Town. You can't tell me nothing. Nothing. Do you understand me? Whatever I choose to say, however I want to say it, I'm going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and whenever I want to say it. Is that clear to you? So do not come on to my page, go over to the other page and put your statement there. Leave me alone. Let me live my life, because I was living it before you, after you, all that. Do you understand me? And in that order. I don't know who you think I am, baby, but don't confuse me up with nobody, Katrina. Don't confuse me. Don't get me mixed up with nobody, Katrina. Don't do that, because you sound ridiculous. You took my whole focus off of something else just so you can have my attention, Katrina. You got my attention now, Katrina. I said I'm not perfect over here. Don't test me. Don't come for me. Don't do none of that for me. I said what I said at the time that I said it. I meant what I said, and that is it. That is all. Now I'm moving on to something else. Baby, you should do the same. Grow up. Be an adult. Over here, we don't do all of that. But since you calling for me and you want me, baby, here I am. Here I go. Sorry, everybody else. I had to let this sister know. Don't come for me. How you going to come all the way on a page and say something that has nothing to do with nothing? Baby, is you following my focus today? Why are you over here? Now, I do not, one thing I don't like deleting people, but baby, I will block you, because I feel like some in my other conversations, you might be able to, you yourself might be going through something that you might be able to understand something over here. Don't do that. Catch a grip on life. I tell you what, Katrina, this is what I want you to do. Katrina, this is what I want you to do. You got an invincible balloon. It got a string on it. I want you to tie it to your arm. Tie that to your arm. Walk away with it and fly away with it, and realize that I have more content than what you believe in. If you don't understand my content, baby, take the balloon and fly away. You can make the balloon as big as you want to. What do you got? Those balloons that fly up in the air, baby, go do that. Don't come over here with that nonsense, Katrina. I do not have the spirit of fear, okay, because God didn't give it to me. I do not have a respected person, because God didn't give it to me, okay? I'm different. I don't know how many times I got to keep telling you that. Don't come for me, okay? Don't come for me, because I would literally go over to your page and find something about you and talk about you, okay? Don't do that with me. Don't call me out like that. Let me be who I am. Let me be who I am. Is that cool with you, Katrina? Now, if you don't mind, can you excuse yourself and exit yourself out the exit door so we can continue on what we're doing over here? Because you're doing too much, Katrina. You're doing too much. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Now, let me get back to y'all. I had to address that. I'm like, why is people still hitting me with this nonsense? Stop playing with me. Let me be me. I'm different. Baby, go over to Swag on Heaven and go through the videos and stuff. Matter of fact, you can go through these videos. If you don't figure out who I am by now, baby, you never will. Stop coming over here with that nonsense. I got freedom of speech to talk about whatever, whoever, whenever, however I want to. If I find a lesson in something that I see, baby, I'm going to speak about it, period. Ain't nobody stopping me from speaking about what I want to speak about. I do not have the spirit of fear. What's wrong with y'all? Stop. Listen, I choose to talk about what I want to talk about. If I'm choosing not to talk about a certain topic, that's because I don't want to talk about it at that time. But if I see something else that strike my mind, baby, I will speak about whatever I want to because I'm grown. And as far as I can see, I'm the grownest one out here. I'm the oldest out here out of everybody. No. I ran across a young lady today. She's older. I like her. I watched her content, which is very nice. I like her. But stop coming for me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm grown to talk about whatever. My oldest is in her 30s. Baby, I ain't got time for that. I can talk about whatever I want to when I want to, okay? Ain't nobody scaring me over here. This is the internet. I didn't came from radio. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Don't do her. Don't do her. Okay. So just because I'm not talking about certain things right now, it's because I'm choosing not to. There's more to me. It's not because I'm being forced or scared or anything like that. I want to talk about what I love talking about. What I love talking about is relationships. So if you read the title, you would have known we're discussing relationships. Thank you so much. And in that order, anywho, let's get back. Where was I at? She made me lose my whole spot. Let me just find her name. And let's just remove her little comment because it don't mean nothing to us. Jennifer, I didn't know you were dressed. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, snaps. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, darling. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Thank y'all. So wait a minute. I want to step out of I wouldn't have stepped out of character. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, snaps. Y'all got my heart feeling good. I wouldn't have stepped out of character. I'm so sorry. Y'all had to see all. I had to step out because it's just, okay. I like talking about a variety of things. Right now, I got a book coming to me tonight from an author that I'm reading his book, and I'm interested in interviewing him because I got a lot of authors' book that I like to read, and there's a lot of things I want to do. Like I'm not stuck on one category, and listen. I just want to thank all people, everyone that subscribed to this channel, everyone that can see me already. Thank you guys so much because y'all are really blessing my heart. This is nonsense. Like, this is nonsense. I am the type of person, if I see something that can help all of us, that I want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to uplift us all because a lot of us been going through situations in life and we hold them in. I'm one of those people that have cried when something has gone horrible with me and I don't talk to nobody. I'm not able to share it with nobody and I keep it closed in. I don't want nobody going through anything that I've gone through to feel like they can't talk about it, feel like they're alone, they're by themselves and all of that. So I'm thanking y'all so much for seeing me already. I promise y'all, it's going to be so much greater later. And this is just the beginning stages. I looked at when I came on and really started going for my YouTube, and it's August. I've only been here like really blowing since August. And that's when I say blowing, I mean intertwining with you guys, communicating with you guys. That's a blessing to me. I'm a talker. I like to talk. So y'all are blessing my heart when y'all come on here and I can read your comments and we're communicating back and forth. I don't like the child play, but I do like the adult conversation. And why this young lady didn't read my page when it says, I have a whole video right there that says I can talk about whatever I want to talk about because it's uplifting us. It's iron sharpening iron. It's right there. You can't miss it from my page. That's who I'm about. I've always been that person. I've always been that person to like, let's dissect this, figure out what we got going on. Now, what is the message that we got in this lesson? Because I'm a firm believer. If God can bring you to it, God can bring you through it, and God can bring you past it. So when you get past it, you can help somebody else out. I don't care who it is, but you can literally help somebody else out. That's the problem that's wrong with this world today. We want to keep stuff all closed in, and we don't want to share how we overcame this and how we did that. That's the problem. That's the problem with us as a whole. That's the problem with us. This ain't about no competition. Listen, I will never, ever be in a competition with anybody. I am me. The people that you guys see on here, I even tell y'all, go to everybody's page because you're going to soak up something from everybody. I'm not the type of person, don't go there. I don't own none of y'all. None of y'all own me. We're in this together. Y'all got wisdom that I may not have at this point, but y'all sharpening me. I'm sharpening y'all. We're sharpening each other. That's what that's about. I don't care where you guys go. Y'all gonna see me on people pages. I'm gonna heart, or I'm gonna say, I encourage you. Hey, I'm with you. Y'all might see me like that because I'm just the human being. I'm human. You understand? I'm human. If God chooses to elevate me, I'm still human at the end of the day. I'm no better than nobody. Don't put me in no box. I've stated that repeatedly. I'm not perfect. If you put me in a box, I'm going to break that box. I'm breaking that. I'm not perfect. I'm not none of that. But I love a lot of things. I do. When I was on the radio, I interviewed puppets. Ask yourself, anyone that you guys have watching, did they interview puppets? I interviewed puppets. You know why? I like that. I interviewed dancers. I interviewed models. I've interviewed singers, rappers, authors. I've interviewed all types of people, and I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm different. And I know what God has for my life and where God is trying to elevate me. And I'm thankful that God is bringing people. I'm so thankful. It's because of you all. It's because of the topics or the people I talk about or whatever. It's because of all of that as a collective that I am where I am right here on YouTube with you guys. All of it plays a part. It's not no one certain thing or this and any other. And God has given me the willpower to continue. And God is giving you all the ability to connect with me. Look what I just found. I want to interview Darlene. I want to interview a lot of you all and talk to a lot of you. Jennifer has been my blessing since day one. You hear me? There's quite a few people in here that have blessed my soul since day one. And this is just the beginning. I haven't been on here no 6 months and all of that stuff. I haven't done that. Can y'all imagine where we're going to be in 6 months? What we're going to be doing? I haven't even taken y'all out with me to go and do other stuff. I haven't showed y'all my world yet. I'm showing y'all videos and stuff, but y'all haven't seen my world yet. Y'all see me chilling, eating, whatever, chilling with my husband. Y'all haven't seen yet. I'm still trying to like get you guys to get to know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? There's a blessing inside of y'all, which is a blessing inside of me, and our blessings are connecting up. I'm not finna let this negativity take us out of a thing of where God want to elevate us to. I'm not gonna do that. I'm different. I'm not like all. I'm different. I promise y'all I'm different. I promise y'all I'm different. Those that can't see it, it ain't for you to see. That's cool. I'm all right with that. But don't be coming on here and putting other people's names and topics that I'm talking about that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. You ain't scaring me. Like what? I done been on TV. I done been on. You ain't scaring me. The little comments you make, it's not scaring me. If God thought that I was going to be scared for anybody on here, God wouldn't have put me here. God wouldn't have done that. God wouldn't have done that. God has a whole mission over my life, and I just have to follow and stand and on my journey that God has me on, and that's period. That's the problem with our people. Our people are so attacking each other on the level that if another culture take what was said or done, you all wouldn't be over there doing none of that. We want to attack our own people. But I'm telling you right now, I did not tell y'all before. A lot of this is funny to me because I've been in radio before. So no, read my title. If you have a complaint or disagreement on whichever video, go to that video and comment there. Because this don't have anything to do with what you're typing, which is why people are saying, what are you talking about, lady? Ain't nobody, what are you talking about? That's what, remove yourself. That's why they're saying that to you. Nothing to do with nothing. Even if we have 3 or 4 people over here talking about what we're talking about, has nothing to do with what you stepping in to say. That's the problem. Y'all, you're into that bully thing. Go bully somebody else because you ain't bullying me. I stand strong. I'm a child of God. Baby, don't come for me because listen. Let me tell y'all what I saw today. Leandria Johnson, y'all know the singer? The gospel singer? Man, she came on here on a thing, man, cussing it up. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Her statement was that she didn't like Christianity. Actually, she said F Christianity because a lot of people are full of religion instead of God. That's the problem. And a lot of the churches opened back up when they were already doing dirt before they started. Now they doing it again, and it's worse than what it is. So I was like watching her today. I was like, damn. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. I used to be full of religion. If I was full of religion, honey, you would have scared the mess out of me. Oh my God. No, I'm full of God. I don't know if you know Peter in the Bible, he cut somebody's ear off. That was one of Jesus' disciples. You feel me what I'm saying to you right now? There ain't nobody perfect, okay? Don't come for me. I said, don't I say I'm not perfect? I'm liable to cuss you out in 5.2 seconds. I'm not perfect. Don't put me in a perfect box. Let me continue on with my journey and do what I do. Thank you so much. Anywho, let's get back. Okay, so let's see. Did y'all catch back up? You said, Cynthia said this is a much needed conversation. No names are being called. Okay. This saying I don't even, maybe, are they, wait a minute. Am I behind? Wait a minute. Am I behind? Am I talking about something that transpired that I'm not aware of? because this is just a topic that I have. This is just something that God laid on my heart. Did I miss something today? Because I'm not keeping, this is just a topic I came up with today. I don't know what's happening. Am I correlating with something that's going on that I'm not aware of? This is just a thought process that I had today that dropped in my spirit that I'm just talking about. Like, what is it that you guys find disrespectful in a relationship that's your like, you know what? That I'm not dealing with this. I can't in this relationship. This is what we're talking about over here. So I don't understand all that over there. I don't. And matter of fact, let me put this right here. Somebody put a purple heart. To be truthfully honest with you guys, when I was on Facebook, all I ever put was purple hearts. And so when I found out about the purple hearts, I was like, should I not post a purple heart? That's me. I've always posted for years since I've been on Facebook, purple hearts. And I can't even tell you how far that goes back. A heart is a heart to me. So if you see me post a purple heart, because I'm not going to allow nobody to stop me from posting hearts. So if you see me post a heart, I'm really just, well, my friends and family and those that I post a heart to know that is really coming from my heart. Like I'm saying, hey, I love you. Hey, such a blah, 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 this and then the other. Don't nobody own no hearts. I mean, so just so y'all know, if I post a heart, it's because it's coming from my heart. Okay. So please understand that I'm not letting nobody stop me from who I am as a person. And that's it. That's all. Tell her she who thinks she is. Wait, what? Darlene, I don't know what that says. Oh, tell her, sis, who she thinks she is. I'm sorry. I misread that. It threw me off a character because we over here talking about something else. I'm trying to get to know the us. You know what I'm saying? Us as a collective. I'm trying to get to know us. I don't like all the negativity all the time. I can't. Does that make sense? I can't. I'm a happy person. I love to smile. I love to laugh. I love to do stuff. I'm a giver. I love all kinds of stuff. I will talk about something if I see something and I feel like, oh my God, why is this going through? Why is this happening? Okay, let me speak about this. And then because this could probably help somebody else will probably see this and be like, oh my God, this is what you need to do. I'm not trying to compare my life to nobody and I'm not trying to downgrade nobody. I'm trying to say, hey, there's a different way to do this, whatever. If you make the mistake in doing this, you want to turn back, it's not too late. Get it together because we all have to work on each other. We work on ourselves on a daily. If God wake you up every single day, that's another opportunity to work on yourself, to bless you, your own self. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ultimately, it's about you. You know what I'm saying? You can't add to somebody in a relationship if you torn down. You can't do that. You have to build you up. And if that calls you to take time out to be like, you know what? I got to shut everything down. Got to shut everybody off. I want to love on me. I deserve to be loved. So let me show myself the type of love that I desire. Then whoever God brings in my life, they see me loving me. They going to love me like that and love me past that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm praying for. That's the type of relationship I want. So we want to figure out what's the deal breaker. What stopped you to be like, you know what? This relationship, this is a red flag. I don't want to do this. This ain't for me, especially with today's dating world and how it is and how everything is going on. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Married people. When I was in the dating field, there were married men after me. You hear me? When I was single, married men. Anytime I didn't heard so much. I heard the statement, I live with my kids' mama because we trying to do our income and such and such and such and all this other kind of stuff. I say, well, contacting me when you on your own. When you're not living with your kids' mom. I didn't heard that I was married, but I'm not married now. Are you divorced? I mean, we still married, but we separated. You can't show me paperwork to say that y'all are separated, I don't want nothing to do with that. But if you continue to say, oh my God, I'm not with that person, like we're separated, I'm raising the kids and this and the other, I'm still, regardless if I end up talking to you and I'm thinking like, okay, well, he calling me on the regular. Dang, he calling me a lot. Is they really together? Is they not together? Why is he calling me so much? Okay, well, maybe they're not together and I could talk to you from a distance, but I'm not trying to see you. Like if it's a long distance relationship, I'm not trying to see you. Like you have to literally prove to me that you are single. Because when I was dating y'all, I had a married man contact me. And from my childhood, so I'm thinking like this dude is like, it's not going to lie or whatever. This dude going to be honest. This man was a whole married man with kids and wife and all living in a home. Never saw him face to face. A whole married man. I'm like, are you kidding me? No. I want the man that God has for me, and I'm not trying to mess up the relationship before I could get into a relationship, because sometimes that's what we could do to ourselves. We could literally end up talking to somebody in a relationship. We don't know they married. Then we find out they married later on. If you don't cut that off, if you do not cut that off, when you get in your relationship, that crap is going to come right back around, and you're not going to like the way it comes. You're not going to like the way it comes. I'm telling y'all, please. If y'all know somebody is married, cut that off. Cut that off. No matter how much you want to talk to that person, cut that off. Because you know what you're going to say. This is what you're going to say while you talking to that person. I promise you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between them and their relationship. But then when you get exposed that you were dealing with a married person, this is what you're going to say. Well, I didn't know. It ain't my fault. And you're going to be embarrassed and walk your head in shame and all that other kind of stuff. Cut it off. It ain't even worth it. Cut it off. Cut it off. Ask to see divorce papers. Ask. When I married my husband was married before me. I asked my husband, I need to see your divorce papers. Matter of fact, we were going down to the Superior Court to do something with something, but we ended up in the area to where you could find out if the person was married or not. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a sign. This is from God. My husband was sitting right there. I pulled his name up and saw that the marriage was dissolved. Like there was no marriage. I was like, good, thank you, God. Close that up. I needed to see that. Even though I saw papers that he had beforehand, I saw papers, but I was just wanting to see, and I wanted him to see. You know what I'm saying? That I'm divorced. Like, it's good to see that. Even when you having sex with somebody, keep your papers. You know what I'm saying? If you can't sustain yourself, be abstinence, and that's something that you want with everything that's going on right now, man, go get a medical checkup. You hear me? Check your whole you out. Make sure they check they whole them out. And show each other paperwork and stuff, because everybody doing everything. You don't know what's going on. And that's true facts. You hear me? I used to say, I don't want nobody to take my choices away from me. These are my choices. Don't take my choices away from me. I remember I was driving the bus one time, right? I was literally driving the bus, and it was a party bus. Okay. I took them from the state I was in all the way, drove them to California because they had some kind of thing out in Oakland or some stuff like that was going on. No, where is it that Long Beach, where Snoop Dogg was? They had some kind of event out there, right? And the guy was on the bus. They was drinking and everything. I'm driving them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a driver. I drive a bus. And the guy comes up, talk to me and talking about something. He just got rid of his main and he wanted to know if I could be his main. I said, I'm sorry, what you mean by main? And this time I'm single. So a lot of like tricky people was like coming for me, like trying to holler at me, right? I said, what you mean about your main? You had to get rid of my main chick. I mean, I got others on the side, but I want to make you my main. You want to do what? You want to make me a main chick? I said, honey, please, I ain't into that kind of stuff. I don't do that. I'm waiting on my husband to come. I only want to be with one person. I don't do all that stuff, baby. You got the wrong one. I'm not that. I don't do competition. I'm not going to do competition. I'm not. I've been in competitions that I didn't even know I was in competition. I'm like, what the? Oh, no. We will not add me like that. No. That's a deal breaker for me. No, don't listen. when you have standards and you stand for something, you don't fall for anything, the person that comes for you is going to stand with you. And they're going to want that same standard that you have and plus more. So don't be letting nobody give you the okie doke with that stuff. Let me see here now. I agree with her. Why are y'all on my page? Like, why are y'all on my page? Who I don't listen, I don't care for y'all opinion. Wait a minute, hold on. I got some tissue. Do you want you wait? I got some tissue. I think I know what y'all want me to do. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I know how to help you. Hold on. I know how to help you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I know how to do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know how to do this. Y'all want me to cry? You want me to cry? You want me to cry? Why y'all on my page? Why y'all writing evil things? Why y'all hurrying me? You want me to cry? Wait, I'm losing tears. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Is this working for y'all? Is this working? Is it working? Hold on. Is it working? Y'all think I could do movies? Hold on. Wait a minute. I was laughing. Hold on. Is that working for you? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to quit it. Y'all too grown for this stuff, man. My eyes did need to be cleared up, though. It's called Clear Eye. Is it clear? Wait a minute. Hold on. This is Visine. So if y'all want me to cry, next time y'all write something like that, I will put some in my eyes, give you a show, and then carry on. Is there not anybody on for you guys to watch right now that you guys had to come over here? Are you bored? Are you bored? Do you have no one else to watch? You have nothing to do? What's the problem? Talk to me. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Y'all crack me up. Y'all better stop. Now that y'all can't get to everybody, okay? Let me see. Jennifer, I love you so much. Wait, Darlene, what'd you say? For real? What? Why y'all over here? Like, I know this conversation. Listen, I know this conversation is not meaningful for you. You like drama. I don't feel like that today. Catch me tomorrow, or maybe the next day. I don't know how I feel. Oh, snaps. Okay, so my family, like, I got the biggest gossip family, like, out there. Like, my family will cut you and chop you up to have you crying, like embarrassment. Like, but I be trying to use my words for good. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me. Because I'm telling y'all, don't stop playing with her, okay? So let me do what God has instructed me to do. I promise you, your opinion means nothing. I'm gonna tell you why it don't mean nothing. I don't know you. I don't know you. So it doesn't bother me, okay? Now, I would block you, but I feel like the platform that I have is about people uplifting people, and you don't know right now, you have no idea that something I'm going to say later is going to bless your life. So until you get derogatory on here, you can stay. You can stay. You will learn later. Okay. So I'm not going to say anything wrong to you because you're used to that at other people pages. You know how the other people cuss you out and everything and block you and all like that. I'm different. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I'm different. Now I do appreciate you taking your time, which is blessed for me that you're here. Thank you for your views. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, if you want to sit in, you're more than welcome. But us, can you allow us to get to what we're talking about? You just have to be that one person in the audience that has. Can you allow us to get to what we're talking about? Can you allow us to complete it? Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what? I love you. I love you guys that are getting to know me. Y'all listen. Don't let that drop in your spirit. See, we don't know that person. You know what I'm saying? And if that person don't know me, that person don't know us. So let that person say whatever that person say until that person has said something to where that person need to be banned or blocked from this. Okay. Because I know how to get rid of that person from this page. Okay. Unless they get another ghost page or whatever. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all. I love those that are getting to know me. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Let them be what they saying. Okay. If they saying I'm messy, y'all know me. Let them be who they are. Let them be who they are. It's funny to me, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Until y'all see me like come on here and be like, okay, let's talk about this person. I go collect some stuff and so forth and so on. Then let them be, because I'm sure they're not gonna want me to collect some stuff on them. I did say I came from radio, right? I did say that don't let me be. Please let me be. Okay. Let me be. Let me do me. Our commentary tonight, in case you didn't read the title, you should go read it. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. But we need to get back to us, because what you're doing is you're being such a mess that you're affecting other people's spirits that didn't come on and didn't have this spirit that you're giving them until you came on here saying what you said. Okay. So if you think that you're not going to answer to what you're doing and what God is calling me to speak about, and you up here affecting their spirit, you're going to answer to that. And then one day when something happens to you and you be like, or somebody don't like what you say and they start attacking you, and you be like, well, I don't know why this is happening to me and such and such. I want you to remember this day right here, because it has nothing to do with what y'all came on to talk about. Remember this day right here, okay? God say, touch not my anointed ones and do my prophets no harm. I don't need to prove me to you and nobody else, period. I don't. Let's see where we at. One more comment, okay, Darlene. You said in that order, don't mess with my pastor. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think they bored. I don't think they're able to watch other people at this time, or they came up with it, or they're expecting. See, a lot of people come on here. This is what I figured out since I've been here. Okay, so August, right? September, we in October. This is what I figured out. I think people are trying to make other people attack other people, because it gives them a platform to be able to do, and people like fighting the argument or whatever. It brings up the numbers and stuff, which is cool. I get it. I understand it. This is the world of YouTube. New to me. I'm getting it. I didn't understand it. I get it. I could battle with people. I just don't feel like it, because I'm too old for that. I'm grown. Like whatever I said when I said how I said when I said it, I meant it at that time that I said it. Ask me, do I feel what I feel, how I feel now? That's the problem that they're not getting. They're not getting, like, how do you feel? What's going on? They're not asking the important question. They're not asking, even though I'm going on and I'm saying what I'm saying and I'm being as real as I can. Like I'm not the type of person to hide nothing. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You all know that, but this person don't know that. So I don't have time for the child's play. I didn't raise my kids. I don't have time to be raising these kids. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm watching my kids raise their kids. I'm enjoying it. I don't have time for that. So I want us to get back and stay focused, because we know that the enemy comes to steal and kill and destroy. What the enemy comes steal, kill, and destroy our minds, distract us from what we're talking about so we can stop helping people. But we're not going to do that. So if the enemy want to sit around, because that's what the enemy does in our life, sit around and pray. We don't have to, and PREY, sit around and pray and try to antagonize us, try to get our attention, but that ain't what we're doing. We're talking about relationships over here. We're talking about what we done been through, how we done been through it, and how we can help somebody else come through it. That's our focus. That's us. You feel what I'm saying? That's us. And this is what God has us on today. All that other stuff, they can keep that. They can keep that. That's on them. A lot of people like that stuff. So even it be fake pages and all this other kind of stuff and saying whatever, that's them. Let them have that. Do that. I want to be one of those people that's on here to where it's not associated with a whole lot of mess or whatever. But if I see something, I want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about, however I want to talk about it, if I find the message in the lesson. Does it make sense? And that's it. That's all. Sheila, me too. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Jennifer, did you see me? And what, and such and blah, 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 and such, and there. Jennifer said, we couldn't stop you, baby. You had the hands and the neck moving. Because it caught me off guard. Like, I was finna read that person. I was like, what is it? Normally when I'm talking about like decent conversations like this, like I don't see them. They don't come there like, oh, that's boring. I don't want to talk about that. That's not talk about all the stuff that's going on. I don't want to see that. That's what I get. That's what I see. I don't want to talk about that. But as soon as I come in and say, bloom, 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 then here come the numbers. Here come everybody, this and the other. No, I don't know. Okay. Boom, done that, all that there. No, I'm ready to get to pranks. I'm ready to get to the type of stuff that I really, really love, which I'm excited to be talking to this author about. I can't wait to read his book. Like, there's other stuff that I want to do that I thoroughly enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy what I'm doing. Only thing is that when I was on the radio show, I was like live on the radio, but I was also letting people see me at the radio station, see how things happen behind the scenes, and see how it is when I'm at the station, I'm interviewing. I love that type of stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it because it helped other people. So that's why I wanted, like, I'm trying to bring that over here. You know what I'm saying? But in a different way of what I did it over there. I'm trying to do that over here. Like, I'm excited. I'm very blessed. Like, I got ads on. I'm excited about that. I praise God for that. God didn't have to do that. And y'all made that happen for me. Y'all did that. I'm excited. We're doing this thing together. I'm excited. I did not want to. I said yesterday, was it yesterday or day for yesterday? I didn't want to come on when I found out about a day before yesterday coming on. I didn't want to do that because God said, be anxious for nothing. We got to be humble in all things. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, thank you, God. I was excited. So even today, I'm still like, I'm rewatching my own videos and watching the ads. Like, look at that ad. That is so cute. Oh my God. There's an ad on there. Oh my God. Just watch it. Let's watch it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Because God said, if I could trust you with a little bit, then I can bless you with more. To me, that's like God said, you know what? You did good with this. Now let me give you a little bit more blessing. Let me bless you a little bit more. Oh, you're doing good with that. Now let me bless you a little bit more. So I'm not trying to be on. Y'all, I see something greater. I do. I see something greater. Before I leave this earth, I see something greater. And you all made that possible for us to be where we are today. It's us. We're doing that. We're doing that. And I stated before, you are more than welcome to come on here, say whatever you want to say, but be adult about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't call names out. Don't do all of that. And I respect those that respect what I'm saying. I can vibe with you. I could connect with you. I'm good with that. If I don't agree with you, I could say, hey, I don't agree with that. We can agree to disagree. You may not agree with me. I may not agree with you. But as adults, we can agree to disagree because maybe you see another way than what I see. And I can see another way than what you see. And that's that. But we adults about it. You know what I'm saying? My upbringing might have been different from your upbringing, which is different from this. And that is a blessing to me. That's a blessing to me. I am not perfect. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm going to make mistakes in 5.2 seconds. I promise you that. Y'all saw that. Jennifer saw my neck, my hands, my everything. And whoop, whoop, wop, wop, and such blah, blah, blah. Leandria, gospel singer, music is fire. You understand what I'm saying? Fire. I watched her today. She was cussing like a sailor that just been drunk, hadn't even went to sleep from 8 o'clock p.m. to all the way up to 6:30 a.m. I was like, look at her. She human. Somebody done pissed her off. She human. I was like, she is going ham. She like, I got my Henny, my Patron. I was like, look at her. I was like, people put certain people in the category and think they won't mess up. We're human. We're literally human. We're going to make mistakes. That's why I be telling people, don't put me in it. Don't put me. No. Me, I like to take people, anybody that come in my life, I put everybody up here. Now, if you knock yourself down, that's what you did. I'm just going to look down and be like, dang, why you do that? That's me. That's me. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I wasn't raised with a respected person. So for us to vibe out like this is awesome to me. This is awesome to me. All that other stuff, y'all, gone now. Gone. You ain't put some more tears in my eyes because I can do that. Gone. Okay. And then Sheila said, nobody never called. Right. We didn't do that over here. Right. Somebody's, Darlene, don't let that stop you, sis. And won't. I had to, okay. And won't. They like trouble. Yeah, I can see that. When you said, when I saw the name, I was like, what the, right? What is she talking about? I don't even know. I don't know. Some people see our faces or whatever and just jump in and start commenting because they like to start stuff. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what's going on, the topic or whatever. I learned this over in YouTube just by me being here since August. They just throw that in there so they can say so whoever watching it can say something and rebuttal back, then to get back to that person and so forth and so on. No, we ain't finna do like that. We ain't finna do that. Oh, thank you guys. But yeah, no, we're not finna do all of that. That's crazy. We grown. We just grown. We just grown. But anywho, y'all, now that I done read everything, listen, this is what we need to do. Stay strong. Figure out how we want our relationships to be and how they want them to go, how we want them to go. Okay. And then when you figure out what you want in your relationship, and that person can see how much you love you. You don't have low self-esteem. You loving on you every day that you elevating, and they see that and they begin to elevate up with you. And then the compromise come in. But when you start dating somebody, you got to be truthful and honest in who you are. When you are truthful and honest with who you are, and you start speaking your truth, they have no other choice to be truthful to you unless they can stand losing you. We want to think that everybody else is the prize instead of us being the prize. We're the prize. We're the reward. If we did everything that we did our due diligence into making us a better us and loving us, we're the prize. We are. It don't matter. Somebody could be just not attractive in the face, but have a beautiful heart that makes them look way better than the sexy person standing over there with outer appearance as ugly as I don't know what. You're the prize. You're the prize. So don't let nobody, even though this world, let me tell y'all, there are a lot of people. I promise you, there are a lot of people that do not like how the dating game is going. They don't. They don't like how it is. There are a lot of real people, and they just trying to go with everything because they didn't got with everybody that was playing the games, even though they were real. And when they come to you, they still playing the game. You have to open up your mouth and say, hold up. I want you to know. And this is how you should be able to talk to them. Be calm, cool, and collective. I want you to know I'm not about playing these games. I love myself, and I don't want anything that's going to come into my life and disturb anything that I have worked hard within me. You just have to be honest within you. When you honest within you and you walking you out, you understand, and you stand firm, you don't fall for the okie doke or whatever. Listen, even if you have to say, I can see that you're not ready for me right now. I can see that this is something that, I mean, I want to be with you, and this, and they pleading, they begging. If they can't show you the actions that they want to be with you, with everything in you, even though you want that person, whatever, step to the side. Say it verbally and step to the side. Because you know what? Honesty wins the race. That's the one that whoever you talk to that's really interested in you, when you being honest with them, that's going to stick with them. Because God going to open up the eye and be like, man, this person keep playing game, this person, and it may take a few months before months go by. This person just keep playing games. I'm so sick and tired of this person playing games and this and any other. That's what they're going to be saying to themselves. But wait a minute. This person was truly honest. Now, if it's not too late and somebody else pick you up and be like, man, okay, I found a real one out here. They might come when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So just be honest with you. Work on you. Promise you, work on you. Let some things go. Look back at your previous relationships. Dissect you. When you working on you, the deal breaker of whatever the deal breaker is that they did, it will not disturb you as much as you think it will. Because you didn't let the old you go, and now you're a new creature. Now you want something better. Now you want something that will sustain you mentally, physically, and mentally, physically, and emotionally. You're going to seek all of that. That's going to come for you, and it's going to come in time. But if you study playing games with all these people doing all these things, stand differently. Stand differently from what the group they used to deal with. Stand differently. I promise you, you're going to shock yourself. Because let me tell you something. Listen, 2020, we all went on punishment for coronavirus. 2021, everybody had to get acclimated into working and getting the kids back in school. Don't put the kids in school and all this stuff. All this stuff happened. Well, we're about to walk out of 2021. Your mindset should already be in 2021. Whatever you've done in 2022, we're about to walk out of 2021 to walk into 2022. Whatever you established into 2021, you should have let some things go. You should have grown higher and elevated higher. Even if it's just the little next to the next level, you're still doing better than what you did when you came into 2021. Look at your life and realize what happened in 2020 what has changed from 2020 to 2021, and think about what's in 2022 waiting on you. You feel me? What's over there? Your mindset should already be out of 2021. You should already be in probably February, March of 2022. If you're not thinking like that, baby, you still behind. You still behind. You should have made some moves in 2021. And before 2021 dips up out of here, you need to be making some moves so that you can walk into 2022 into your new you. So if you got to drop some stuff that you didn't did in 2021, your thinking, your habits, your whatever it is, baby, you better wake up because you ain't got that much time. We in October, November, December. See where I'm going? I'm already, my mind here, this here, I'm already into 2022. I'm already there. I'm so excited about 2022. I don't even know what's going to happen, but I know 2021 for me, I've been at a stance. God say, there's a time to move and there's a time to be still. I've been being still and treading lightly in 2021 ever since April. I haven't been able to move how I want to move, but I've been doing some things behind the scene to get ready for 22. I'm about to walk out of 2021 with ads on my YouTube. And it's because y'all blessed me. I have been receiving blessings through my Cash App because of y'all. You hear me? I have been, my name is getting out there because of y'all. You hear me? I have been receiving wisdom and knowledge and strength because of y'all. You hear me? And when I begin to tell my story since I've been going through since April, don't make me cry on here. Don't make me cry because I will. I'm blessed. And that's real. I haven't been doing like what my life since 2020 has been flipped, turned upside down. You hear me? Since 2020. I'm not even lying. 2022, I'm expecting something great in 2022. Y'all, we may not be perfect when we walk into 2022, and don't put that on you. Don't put, I'm going to be perfect in 22. I don't even do, what is that? I don't even know the name of it no more. I used to do this, when resolution. I don't do resolutions anymore. I don't do that. I have a vision board that I write down on my vision board of what I would like to have. Do I get everything that I want? No, because I'll pick out when I say home, or when I say boat, or when I say truck, I'm picking out the most expensive thing. My pockets ain't reaching to where I want it to be, so I know I can't accomplish that. But one day I believe that that's going to be for me. But I'm not going to sit up here and be like, put that much pressure on me. And then when we walk into the new year, and then I done said, I'm not going to do this no more. And all of a sudden, the following day I'm not adding that extra pressure on to me. I'm not doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, one day at a time, be greater than the day before. That's me. So if you want a relationship, start writing down the qualities that you want. Okay? Start writing down some things that you desire, and let that be your goal for your life, not for we're switching over to the next year. Don't do that. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Just your goal for your life. This is what I want to try to accomplish. That's it. That's all. Okay. Now I've been on here for two hours and 22 minutes. Your girl is out of here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that whatever that we've talked about in here was able to help somebody. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for the gift, donation, or whatever you all did. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And we're just going to keep elevating. This is who we are. We are iron sharpened iron, and we are family. That's who we are. Okay. Love you guys so much. All I can say is to this: strap on your seatbelt, pull that thing down, get ready to ride this roller coaster ride. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. Love you guys so much. Your girl is totally out of here. You guys have a good evening. And don't forget, try not to get blocked from anybody's page. Be good. Be good.